One of the criticisms of me and my study of Islam, by those who don't like my conclusions, is that I taught myself Islam, so therefore it doesn't matter. You see, you need to get Islam from some source, which usually includes a Muslim. That's the subtle argument. So let's look at this just for a moment. I was asked at one talk, had I gone to a theological school to study Islam? Well, of course not. I'm not interested in the religion of Islam. I'm only interested in its politics. That is, what does it do to kafirs, non-Muslims such as myself? So I don't care anything about the religion, so I wouldn't go to a theological school to study anything. Should I go to a madrasa? Well, you have to be a Muslim to go to a madrasa. Let me give you an example. Here in Nashville, Tennessee, there's a university called Vanderbilt, which is my undergraduate school. And you can go to the Vanderbilt Law School and you can take a course in Sharia. Hey, this would be good, right? Well, I happen to have spoken with the professor who teaches the Sharia course, and she doesn't know Sunnah from Tuna. What she studies out of it is contract law, nothing about jihad or abuse of women. So therefore, I could go to the finest schools, all right, but I wouldn't learn anything about Sharia. The other thing that happens is that more and more in universities, the only people who can teach about Islam are Muslims. So therefore, where is a kafir to get their point of view? Now, one of the oddities is that even though I hold a doctorate in physics, and yet I'm told I can't understand Islam, but an illiterate Arab peasant, oh yes, they can understand Islam very well as long as they're Muslim. Really? So here's an illiterate person who can be accused of knowing Islam because they're a Muslim, and yet I, because I'm not a Muslim, says, well, you can't really know Islam. What other religion or political system insists that you have to be a member of it to be able to understand it? That's ridiculous. Now let's look at what it means to say that you can't know Islam anyway. Islam consists of the Quran, the Sirah, the Hadith. The Sirah is a man's biography, Muhammad's biography. Are you telling me that I can't read a biography and understand it? Come on. The Hadith are nothing but little short stories that happened in Muhammad's life. Are you telling me that I can't understand what happened in a man's life, a little incident about what he said? Let's be serious here. Of course I can understand it. Now the Quran is a little trickier, but since I'm only interested in the part of the Quran that deals with the kafir, that deals with jihad, you telling me that I can't understand something written about myself? Really? I'd like to challenge anyone to show me the hadith that I cannot understand, to show me the Quran verse that I cannot understand, and to show me the paragraph in the Sirah, the life of Muhammad, that I cannot understand. Show me those things. I'll be amused. Now let's deal with the real issue here. The real issue is not can I read the Quran and understand it. The person who says, well, you're self-taught, what they're saying is, I don't want to know. So if I construct an argument that you can't educate yourself, then I can remain in comfortable ignorance. So when a person says that you have to study Islam from a Muslim to know it, what they really mean is, I don't want to know it at all, so I'm putting the hypothetical situation together that there's one subject which you cannot educate yourself on, and that subject is Islam. This is an act of denial. It's not really a statement of anything that has anything to do with the truth of the matter. Yes, you can educate yourself, you can learn about Islam, because the part of Islam that you want to study, if you're a kafir, is the part that deals with you. And yes, you can understand it. As a matter of fact, it's quite clear and easy to understand. Thank you.